Hi, I'm Seb, and I just want to talk about, Minecraft. This video is legitimately, last second because that intro is just how I got the idea. But I want to talk about how Minecraft is kind of treating their community and how, how it is. And I want to start off by saying I love Minecraft. It is, my favorite game. For a while, my favorite game used to be the Simpsons game. Don't question it, but you know, careful consideration, and I now consider Minecraft to be my favorite game, and a lot of people would understand that because it's one of the most perfect sandbox games because every block in every world is breakable and placeable, or almost every block is placeable, and almost every block's breakable. But you get what I mean. It's one of the best sandbox games. That's why it's so popular, and that's why it's one of the most sold games to ever exist. And I just want to say that I they have in defense of their marketplace. Yeah. So in defense of their marketplace, I hold on a second. I need to charge my laptop. So in defense of the marketplace, yes, it's a bit stupid how you need to pay for something that you could get for free on Java, and it's a bit stupid, and it's pretty clearly a cash grab. But in defense, it's still like a lot of community made stuff and a lot of stuff that Minecraft does, like not Minecraft, Mojang do put on there. There's quite a lot of that is kind of free, and you know, for instance, I just want to point out their Minecraft movie and Nerf World DLC because that's like two of my favorite DLCs that are, or at least were, free. I'm pretty sure last time I checked, Nerf World now costs some bit of mine coins, but besides that, they are some pretty good DLCs for Minecraft Bedrock, and it's they're not. I have no idea what I'm saying with this, but yeah, they're incredible. Not incredible, but they're really great DLCs for something that's free, and a lot. I feel like a lot of the big stuff that Mojang puts out, like the Adidas ones, they they make it free, and it's pretty good at engaging with the Bedrock community, especially because Java is a lot more community handled than Bedrock, because Bedrock you can't really mod Bedrock, so having a marketplace and engaging with the marketplace, putting out free DLCs, and also being which having free DLCs would also allow you, or it would give you an excuse to put out put out paid DLCs because you have free and paid, so it's a bit of both worlds, and it's a lot more understandable than just having only paid DLCs. So Bedrock, you can't mod Bedrock, so having a marketplace for this is a pretty good idea, and a lot of people didn't like it, but like when it came out, but I'd say that it's calmed down a lot, and there's still a lot of free stuff you can get on it, and yeah, there's just, even though it does cost you like real world money to buy the Minecraft currency to then get stuff on Bedrock when you could probably get it for free on Java. That argument itself is kind of valid, but also there's a lot that argument misses out, and that's the fact that you know if you like playing on Bedrock isn't just, oh yeah, I got Bedrock. It's, oh yeah, I have like a console or a iPad or a phone, so I can't use Java on any of those. I have to use Bedrock. So having an alternative to mods for Bedrock is ultimately pretty good. And furthermore, furthermore on Bedrock, I have to say that I do enjoy the Bedrock PvP a lot because it's still, I admit, less skill based, but it still is fun. And having it less skill based is better when a lot of people on the Bedrock community are using third party, well, not third party, but things that are different to a mouse and keyboard, where skill is a lot less so skill is a lot less different and a lot less equal between devices. So having a combat system which almost accounts for that is a good idea. And yeah, that's just what I wanted to say. And the way he Mojang treated the community, I must admit, sometimes it's not the best. Like, pretty bad. But but one someone could point out is that about bad way is a mob vote and how bad that was. But there's something I want to defend in that is that because mob vote not really a bad idea itself because you have people voting for a mob, and that's pretty community engaging, and they almost had it. They were close to having something good, but ultimately it failed because people didn't really want to choose between options. Especially when most options are either something really, like, things that are really good, things that are mid, and then things that people don't care about. And it makes a pretty dilemma where do you want to make mob votes for mobs that are pretty much shit and that people won't care who loses and who wins, or do you want them to be like better mobs and you know but have them be better mobs so that way whoever does get voted is a useful mob, but it does create a divide because if that mob wins then both other mobs are just scrapped and we don't get this cool idea. Or do you want it to be in a mid-range, which I guess would be perfect, but it's not really any of both worlds because now people people will have to, forget about these other mobs which they thought could be cool, while also having to deal with the mob that they did vote on, which feels like they got ripped off. But it was close. One mob vote that did go well, wasn't really a mob vote, but a biome vote, where instead of voting for, the name implies voting for a biome, but instead of having the others just trashed or implied to be trashed, they would just be updated on a later date, and that is something that is absolutely happening. Which I can't wait for the Savannah update. Personally, I think that will look cool. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say about Minecraft and the community and Mojang himself. And, you know, I think that Minecraft is a good game. So, check out Minecraft and, love you.